Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. Yes, you've seen it right. The topic for today is married women who cheat on their husbands, or why do they cheat on their husbands? To me, this can be interesting but very touchy. So I'm going to refer to the article, and in between times, I'm going to give my own view and opinion and spin on things. Okay, let's get started. What is it that drives women into someone else's arms? Infidelity researchers have answers, or at least they think they have the answers. I think they partly have the answers. And as I'm going along the article, you'll see what I mean. Even in the happiest marriages, affairs can happen. A close relationship with a colleague goes too far at the office. An unexpected dalliance occurs on a vacation with friends. A spouse turns to someone to fill a physical or emotional void left unfilled by their spouses. Infidelity is not surprising. What is surprising is who's doing the cheating. We have this idea that all men are susceptible to cheating. Men are dogs, right? Says Alicia-Walker. She's an associate professor of sociology at Missouri State University. Walker is the author of the book, The Secret Life of the Cheating Wife, Power, Pragmatism, and Pleasure in Women's Infidelity. Oh, that's a long title. She says study shows that 90% of people who cheat never leave their spouses. 80% of the folks never get caught, and even higher if you're a woman. Most of us think that if you're cheating, you're bound to get caught eventually. My thing is, most people suspect when a spouse is cheating. However, according to Ms. Walker, most of the times they don't get caught. Also, the study says most women are vulnerable to infidelity in their 40s. If that's the case, guys, I didn't get that memo. When I went out with the girls while I was married, I just needed a break from him. I just needed a break from, discussing bills, just all the negativity. I just needed a break. I didn't go out there to cheat. I just loved to dance, so that was my outlet. Now, in this article, it mentions that women are cheating at least the same rate as men, and depending on the age group, outpacing the men. I don't know about that. That may be true. I don't have any statistics for you. Evidently, Ms. Walker, she has done a study and interviews and researching this. So since I haven't done any research on it, not real research, just from my personal experience, I'm just going to go with Ms. Walker. Now, that part, as far as outpacing the men, that was surprising data. When I look back, most of my women friends were cheating on their men. However, I thought they were just my ratchet friends. I didn't think it just went across the board like that. So, I go out. So then I start going back in the day. Then I start going out with other friends that was more like-minded. We just like to, dance. And then afterwards we would go out to breakfast. We'd laugh and talk. And, it was just fun for me, just an outlet. And then, when Monday came, I was just ready to do what I needed to do. The reality is most of us know a woman who's cheating. We just don't know which one of our friends or acquaintances they are. In other words, let me put it in simpler terms. We all have friends. It may be just one, if or acquaintances that cheated. But we don't know that person is cheating. But we have people in our life that cheat. Now, some women cheat to avoid boredom or they feel neglected. And then others say because they freaking want to, and that's not what the article said. It didn't say freaking, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit. They just want to. For some, the opportunity presented itself and they took advantage of it. The cheating wife, according to the article, is something that is swept under the carpet because it goes against what our culture has been conditioned to think about women. We don't want to think that women are just as sexual and just as interested in having sex with multiple partners or a variety of partners, and they get bored with marital sex. The author, Alicia-Walker, says, if we want things to change, we have to have honest conversations about sex, preferably before marriage. Now, many women said that they had conversations openly about their fantasies or desires to their husbands, and they were met with disgust and made to feel ashamed. Now, my question is, who are these married women? Who is Miss Walker talking to? Because, in my opinion, most men would love to marry someone that would express their fantasies, and it would be a turn on. So who is Miss Walker talking about? Who is she interviewing? I mean, to share those fantasies with your husband, that's who I would think you would share. I just don't know any men that would think it would be disgusting if their wife shared some things. They might even find it exciting. Miss Walker was surprised to learn a lot of women was interested in open marriage. They don't want to leave their husbands. They love their husbands. I don't know. I just heard from people who said they heard it from Jada and Monique's own mouth that they were in. I've never heard Jada or Monique directly say that they were in an open marriage. Never heard them say. I've heard it many, many times referenced about the two. Like, oh, they're in open marriages. They're in open marriages. I mean, on some of the YouTube sites, they even provided pictures of Jada, with another person. And that could have just been her friend, but they said that she, allegedly was with this man and he was crazy about her. And when she told him that she was not going to leave her husband, it hurt him. And so I think the relationship stopped. I don't know, guys. I'm just, that's just rumor. It may be true to it, but I don't know that. Getting back to Miss Walker, she also states that some women want to choose rather to be chosen. And in their marriages, they felt like they were chosen. But she was referring to like some women going on a dating site and choosing this guy and choosing that guy. And that was exciting for them because they felt like they were empowered. Now, in conclusion, any man who is concerned about his wife's cheating, first, you have to look into your own behavior in the bedroom and make sure you're holding up your end of the table. I don't know why they use the term table, but you know what I mean. Because if you're not holding your end up, there is somebody out there who's more than willing to do it. Guys, I found this article very interesting. Some of the things in the article I strongly agree with. However, there are points that it's a little iffy as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, Miss Walker did the research. I didn't. So, I'm not going to dispute her. I just have my opinion that I'm just not totally convinced on some of the points she made. So, what do you think, guys? Why do you think married women cheat? Do you think it's from boredom? Do you think that they rather choose rather than be chosen? Do you think that more women are getting into open marriages because they want variety? They want a little spice in their life. They want, like I said, variety from marital sex. And I don't even think that personally, I don't think it's all about sex. I think that some women may cheat because their husbands don't hear them. They don't listen. And even if the other party is listening or acting like they're listening, I think that's sexy to some women, to be heard, and the other person, it might be all a game. They learned the game. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna do everything different from what she's saying, her spouse is doing, because I know that a lot women will go in with their affairs and tell that guy, and men do it too, tell that guy all what's wrong with her marriage. So he's gonna do the opposite because he's liking this little affair, because he, especially if you've expressed that you're not leaving your husband, so, well, cool, because he's probably married too. But that's just my opinions on things. That's my take on the article. Leave a comment. What do you think? What do you think about this? About married men, or the reasons why married women have affairs and go outside their marriage. So I'm going to end this right now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all the subscribers that have been with me throughout this journey, and I appreciate your support. Have a great weekend and do something fun. Take husbands, take your wife out. Get a babysitter, take your wife out. Spend some time with her. Then you don't have to worry about her going astray. So anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me, and everyone have a good evening. Thank you so much.